Good morning, guys. I'm just going to quickly show you how to do these 4 pages so that it's nice and quick. So I'll post the lesson book if you forgot it at school. But here are some exponential functions equations that you're going to just put into Desmos, copy the graph, and then I'm going to show you how to do the table of values and the finite differences. But first, looking at this equation, so 3 times 2 to the power of x, I'm just going to open Desmos, which is just an online graphing calculator. And you're just going to put the equation in here. So y equals 3 times 2 to the power of x. And so this AB button is how you put an exponent that's not a 2. So I'm just going to hit that AB button and then x. And then this is the graph here that you're just going to copy onto your workbook. The main thing is that you make it have the right y-intercept right here, so it's 0, 3. So it's going to come along the x-axis, hit 0, 3, and then go up steeply like that. So on my workbook, just going to grab this here, put a point at 0, 3, and then just draw your curve. I'm going to focus on this equation. So now I'm going to go down here to the table of values. So first we need to get some y values for the x values given in the table. So I'm actually going to use a different Desmos calculator here. I'm going to use the scientific calculator. It's just a website, but you can just use a regular calculator too. But I'll post both of these links on NB. So I'm just going to open this one. So the first thing that they want you to calculate, so the equation was y equals 3 times 2 to the power of x, and they want you to make x negative 2. So let me just put in here 3 times 2. And then here's your AB button again to the power of not x because I want to plug in negative 2. And I get this 0.75. So what I'm going to do is just put 0.75 in my workbook here for the first value that I get. So right here, 0.75. Then I'm going to put my exponent at negative 1. So I'm just going to go back to my calculator. On this one, you can actually just go back and just change it to negative 1. Over here, you can see now it's 1.5. So I'm going to put 1.5 here. Okay, and then you just keep going. Now I'm going to change it to 0. So look at my table of values here. Well, I put 1.5 there. Now I'm putting in 0. So go back to your calculator, plug in 0, and you're going to get it to equal 1. Sorry, 1 second. 1 times 3, so you'll get 3. So I'm going to put 0 here. So you get 3. Put that into your sheet. And you're just going to keep going down the table. So then you have 3 here. Then you're going to change it to the power of 1, and you're going to get 6. Then you're going to put the power of 2, and you'll get 12. And then you put the power of 3, and you'll get, I believe, 24. Let me just try 3 times 2 to the power of 3. Yeah, 24. So once you have that table of values, you've got that those y values all listed in that column. Now what they're wanting you to do is what's called the finite differences, which is subtract bottom up. So this was 24, and here it was 12. So if I do 24 take away 12, right here I'm going to have a difference of 12. And then I had 12, and this was 6. 12 take away 6 is 6. And then I had 6 and 3. 6 take away 3 is 3. And then right here I had 3 and 1.5. 3 take away 1.5 is 1.5. 1.5 take away, this was 0.75, is 0.75. And you're going to realize that this pattern is a repeat of the y values. So it's going to be a way of seeing that it's an exponential function. So again, you're going to do the same thing with this one. Graph it on Desmos, on the graphic calculator. Put your x's in for the exponent, calculate your y values, do the finite differences, and move along. And you've just got a couple of different ones that they're wanting you to do on these pages where they change the base number. And then you can just see how quickly it's either growing or it's decreasing, depending on what the equation is.